The Shooter Shack. Welcome to the Shooter Shack. I shoot at like 80%. What the hell they do that at? What the hell they do that at? Welcome to the Shooter Shack. The Shooter Shack. I help you make your money back. Like where they do that at? I shoot 80%. Every Sunday with the kid. I'll make your money back. I shoot 80%. Every Sunday with the kid.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Shooter Shack. And as you can tell, it's just the shooter this week. Patty is down in Orlando for the Pro Bowl. He is sipping on a couple cold ones with the wise guys and interviewing some of the players. But last week, I went 3-1 for you. Once again, week after week, I'm picking your winners. I don't have to tell you, my record speaks for itself. 74, 24-2 on the season, the number one professional handicapper in the world today. Next Friday, February the 3rd, I want you guys to tune in to the Todd Shapiro radio show on Sirius XM, channel 168, as I will be live talking about the Shooter Shack and talking about the Super Bowl. But today, in the Shack, we're going to look back at the season in review, and we're going to have a peek at the growth of the Shooter Shack and some times where it wasn't all smooth and all the bells and whistles weren't there. We're going to have a look back and see how it started. All right, guys, we're back. It's Brett. We're down here in the Shooter Shack. And you know what? We're not that excited about the 4-1 week. Welcome, everybody. We are back in the Shooter Shack, and we're rolling into week 8, which on paper, it may look like one of the toughest weeks we've seen to date. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are down here in the Shooter Shack after another successful week. All right, guys, welcome back. We are down here in the Shooter Shack, and week 7 is about to get underway. If you take a good look, I got my tea bags ready. I got my Shooter 6 picks coming at you later this week. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you soon. And don't forget, tea bag your bookie. At the end or something?
No, we're gonna just, this isn't gonna be, this is total practice. All right, action.
Sorry, hang on,
It's all good.
Do you want to put the house on it? Sure, go ahead. Do you want to take a loan out and double it down? Hey, that's up to you. But the bottom line is I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a few bucks, and it all starts tonight in Green Bay on a Thursday. What I can do for you is help you pick winners. So stay right here. Keep your money in play right here with the Well, there you have it. There's a couple good ones. But the addition of the show, one of the biggest things we did, we knew there was something out there that we didn't have. We knew the picks were on fire. We knew the shooter could do his thing, but we needed to add a piece to the puzzle. And we went out and we found Patty Gregoire, and what an addition he was to the show. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of professionalism, and he's one hell of a broadcaster. So why don't we go back and have a look at some good times with Uncle Patty. All right, guys, welcome back to the Shooter Shack. This is week 10, and as you can probably see, I brought a special guest with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Patty Gregoire.
What's going on? Pat Gregoire here. What's going on? We're back here in the Shooter Shack. I'm Pat Gregoire. Welcome back to the Shooter Shack. I'm Pat Gregoire, joined by none other than the shooter himself, fighting the cold.
Take two, action.
Sides, I can't stress more enough. That doesn't make sense.
Of the Shooter Shack. Yep.
Action.
All right, game number 3. You've got the Washington Redskins.
The sinners.
Hey, handle it.
All right, folks, there's your shoot.
Shooter.
All right, folks, there's your Shooter 6 for week 14. You see the buckets on the side. Get those picks in early and often before the wise guys change the line. Now, Shooter, you have a few things to say to our sponsors. One word.
That's some classic Patty right there. But as the number one professional handicapper in the world, I've been letting the Shooter faithful know all year who the number one guy is at the top spot. Why don't we look back and see who number one really is? The number one NFL professional handicapper in the world today. I am the number one professional handicapper in the world today. The number one NFL handicapper in the world today. The number one handicapper in the world today. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Well, there you have it. The number one professional handicapper in the world today. And you can head to my website, theshootershack.ca, and grab yourself an investment package and make yourself some money. But there was one problem we had at the Shooter Shack, especially myself, and that was the language barrier. We tried to keep this show PG-13, but it's not all glamour and glitz down at the shack. So we're gonna go back through a couple clips where maybe I slipped up a little bit. So make sure you put the earmuffs on the kids, sit back and enjoy. And we're not taking them. Don't tell them you're taking them yet. All right, settle in. No, not back. I gotta stop saying back. Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen. I need some more opening lines. Gain some respect in the league, trying to turn up some haters. Read the script. But at the end of the day, San Fran will not be able to score as many points as Drew Brees and the guys. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This was the Monday. Early on, it looks like someone or something may have clipped their wings. To make the playoffs, and they're squaring off. We talked about it. Well, there was quite a few F-bombs in there. I'm sorry, Mom, and sorry anyone else who was offended, but we're going to keep it rolling. Guys, I've been giving you free picks all season, and I've been giving you winners. So I'm going to throw you guys a little bit of a bone here on a Saturday night, and I'm going to ship you a couple, just two. But we got the NBA on Saturday night. We got the LA Clippers heading into town to take on the Golden State Warriors. It's a battle of California. It's a battle of a couple of the big dogs in the Western Conference. But you go ahead and put your chips in play with Golden State and take the Warriors on the spread. And in this next matchup, guys, we got the Brooklyn Nets traveling to Minnesota to take on the young and exciting Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the one you got to have, the one you want, and the one you're going to get. You go ahead and take the T-Wolves on the money line, and I'm going to guarantee you a few scoots in the back end of your pocket. All right, guys, there you have it. I know this week we did things a little bit differently, and I hope you enjoyed it. We tried to show you a different side of the shack and how things go sometimes behind the scenes. But I want you guys to head to my YouTube channel. It's right on the bottom of the page. Go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you get the latest and the greatest from the Shooter Shack. And go ahead and check out my website at theshootershack.ca. And make sure to tune in next Friday, February the 3rd at 4:30 p.m. as I will be live on SiriusXM channel 168 on the Todd Shapiro Show. And you guys know I can't leave without thanking my sponsors. So let's get right into her. Wilkins the Barber. He is the #1 barber in the GTA. And when it comes to keeping the beard fresh, he's the one you want, he's the one you got, and he's the one you need. The Royal Oak, Whippy North at Garden and Taunton. Make sure you head over there, get yourself a bite to eat, and use the promo code SHOOTER for 10% off of your bill. MyCustomSportsChair.ca, a great company that's doing very big things right now. And I can't thank you guys enough for sponsoring the Shack. So go ahead to MyCustomSportsChair.ca and use the promo code SHOOTER for free shipping anywhere in North America. Knuckle Hockey, the #1 brand in hockey apparel in the world today. Head to their website at knucklehockey.ca. Use the promo code SHOOTER for 10% off all items. Have you been charged with a criminal offense, a DUI? Perhaps you have a past you would like a pardon for. Well, HW Legal Support Services can help. Contact them today at 647-760-3722 for a free consultation. And finally, our good friends down at JC Storage Solutions. They solve all your storage needs. They supply, deliver, install, and engineer all industrial pallet racking and steel shelving systems. Pick up the horn and give them a shout today at 416-565-1196. All right, guys, there you have it. I can't thank my sponsors enough. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. And without you, the viewers at home, the Shooter Shack would not have the success that it has, being the fastest growing web series in sports history. I'm very proud of it, and I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in week after week. I'm going to keep picking winners. That's inevitable. I've been doing it for a long time. So make sure you go to the website, theshootershack.ca, spend a little bit of money to make a lot of money. I can't thank you guys enough, and we'll see you next week with the special Super Bowl edition.